That's Lois, and that's Paula. I'll get you a chair.
Thanks. Glad to meet you all.
What do you do?
I work for the public service.
A cushy job?
Oh, really? I hadn't noticed.
What department?
Hey, hang on. What about the house rules? No questions. Or doesn't that apply to visitors?
Don't apply to the visitors when they're screws from Wentworth.
Liz, hang on a bit.
What do you mean? Well, she's the head screw there. I saw her when I went to visit a mate of mine.
Well, look, there's no need for this.
You think you can just come barging in here, don't you? What kind of a bloody halfway house is this, anyway? Jeez.
Oh, Liz, wait on, will you?
Shove it. I'm getting out.
Sorry. Should have realised.
Oh, that's all right. I'm the one that's supposed to be the boss.
Will they calm down?
Don't know. I don't seem to be able to get through to them. I didn't realise how much Judy held this place together.
I know. Have you thought about applying to the department for a replacement?
Oh, yeah. But it feels too much like letting her down. This house meant so much to her.
Look, Wally, even if Judy's acquitted, I doubt if they'd let her keep on the job.
No, you're probably right. I'll have to sleep here in the meantime. They'll demolish the place if I leave them alone.
I'm sure of it, but that's no Girl Guide troop up there, so watch it.
More coffee?
Oh, thanks. This has been wonderful, a delicious meal.
Coffee, Mum?
Oh, thanks.
I love that potato recipe, Mrs. Morris.
There's nothing to it.
I'm sure I couldn't make it as well as you.
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a girl who could pick up almost anything. Yeah, Mum's right. I don't think there's anything you couldn't do if you put your mind to it.
Well, I'd better be getting home. It's late and your mum has to work tomorrow.
What sort of work do you do?
I freelance.
Oh?
As a secretary.
And do you have to go to work tomorrow?
Oh, yes. Payday's my busiest day.
Okay if I borrow the car, Mum? Oh, keys are on the bar. I'll bring it round. It's a little bit cold outside.
Nice try, Meg. You don't mind.
I think you've got it all sewn up, don't you?
Not quite. Oh, Marty's definitely in the bag. It'll just take a little longer to sew it up.
Do you honestly think I could ever accept you as Marty's wife?
Force yourself, Meg. I have a lot of influence over your son. You haven't seen him for years at a time. I could fix it so that you'd never see him again.
Just me.
Kelly, you know better than this.
Don't be like that. I thought you and I could go a deal.
Okay. You go back to your room and I'll forget you were here. How's that for a deal?
I've got a better one.
Go on.
Like I'll give you a bit of company. You do me a few favours.
Like?
Like I'm sick of sharing my room with Lois because she snores. And I'm sick of paying me rent because I'm broke. Well, what do you say?
I say buy yourself a set of earplugs and your rent's due next Thursday.
I could put the finger on you. I could say you rape me. Think about it.
I thought about it. Now, unless you shape up, you really will be sleeping on your own on a park bench. Now get out of here, get back to your own room and don't ever try to pull this on me again.
How the hell did you get in here?
None of your business. I'm here to collect.
What's this?
Booze. A buck a bottle and you don't have any trouble.
I think you got lost in the dark, Phyllis. I didn't order any booze. Now take it and go away.
It's not that simple, Jude. You buy it whether you want it or not. And you also owe me $2 protection money.
Now let's get one thing straight. I am not buying into any of your games. I am not buying any booze or protection or any of the crap that goes with it. Now go away, Phyllis. You bugged me.
You better pay up, Jude. Save us both a lot of trouble. Really? Like what? Anyone that doesn't pay gets a bashing.
From you, Phyllis? Now, I want to be left alone. So you get your ass out of here while you can still walk.
Finished your job, huh?
Oh, yeah, I might have known you'd be involved in this. Well, you want me bashed? You do your dirty work yourself. Well, come on, what are you waiting for? No story for the governor when they find me black and blue in the morning?
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Bryant? Well, you can wait. I'll pick the time and the place. And Bryant, remember you are on your own. Smith's gone, and I've got all your yellow-bellied little mates under control. Place is under new management, Bryant. Don't forget it.
Good. This lot must have had some shampoo left in the bottle. It tastes bloody awful.
It's so unfair. I don't see why we should have to buy it if we're not going to drink it.
Oh, I reckon I can force a drop down. Sticks in me craw, though, when I think that the freak's making a profit. Bea would have known what to do if she'd been here. She would have known what to do about Jude, too.
Jude's a friend of yours, isn't she?
Was.
Gee, you really don't like her.
So sad, Cass.
Sad for poor little Hayes.
But she was dying, Lizzie.
Tumour or no tumour. Last time I saw Hayes, she was as happy as Larry talking to all her mates. But Jude put a stop to all that too.
I've seen this movie once about a bloke with a tumour. He was in real bad pain before he died. Was it like that for Hazel?
Yes. She told us that...
It doesn't matter. An eye for an eye's all right. Like when Bea killed Nola for bumping off poor little Paddy. But Hayes never harmed anyone. All she wanted was just to be with her mates to the end.
Oh, I don't know, Lizzie. You think about it. Jude must have known she'd wind up back in here. Must have been real hard for her to do that, just to stop Hazel's pain.
Mrs. Cow says we can have time off from the laundry to make the cake this morning.
Wonderful!
Lizzie, you smell like a brewery. Don't tell me you've been drinking that terrible wine already.
No, I just had a sip of the stuff I mopped up from Mrs. Reynolds' office.
Well, you can't do that, Lizzie. Well, what about the cake? I have two.
I only had enough to take the rotten taste out of me mouth.
Well...
What do you reckon I am?
That's all right, then, because this cake has to be the best.
Lizzie, are you sure you won't go and sit with Judy? She looks real lonely.
No.